Good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back on this lovely Monday, the first day of February. How's everybody doing this morning? Good to see you, everyone, on YouTube, Facebook Live. Welcome for the morning pre-market day traders show. We got a couple of stocks that are moving pretty nicely. I guess a lot of everybody heard a little bit about what's going on with silver. I'm actually pretty excited because I've been owning silver for about 15 years now, and it never went anywhere. And I always will tell you a funny story, a nice silver joke in a little bit. I got two really good, important silver jokes I want to share with you. Well, not a joke, but it's more like a little history lesson, let's just say, regarding about silver. And it's just, you know what? Finally, things are kind of working out for me. All right, so anyway, we're going to go through some of the watch list and talk about what happened last week. Obviously, everyone's so excited seeing what happened with GameStop and Bitcoin, and because I heard that's going on today. Wow, Robinhood's got a whole bunch of stocks that are restricted trading. Look at Nikola, KOSS, AMD, GameStop, BlackBerry, Express, Genus Brands, Naked. Wow, they're really cracking down. Talking about blowing up your company, huh? By doing something like that. Anyway, so obviously that's probably the big news. You're probably sitting there and just going all over the internet, browsing, see what's happening on YouTube channels. I know you've been watching my channel. I did a couple of good videos on it. The funny part is I keep saying it. We were trading these stocks 2 weeks ago, and you go back on YouTube channel, you'll see it. But the thing is, we didn't know, listen, I am not part of this whole conspiracy stuff. I just follow the money. We just follow the money, right? Cyber traders, we follow the money. They just show up on our watch list. And it's just coincidental how they just happen. And all of a sudden, I always find out 2-3 days later, they're holy crap, this is what's going on. It's like silver. We knew there was something up with silver, about 3 days ago? I'm like, why does silver keep popping up? Pan American Silver, SLV, the ETFs, always showing up on all the watch list. But I don't know. I'm not really completely sold yet on silver. I actually traded it this morning. I actually lost a little money on it, believe it or not. I jumped in around. I woke up this morning around 6:30. I started jumping into it around 7:10, 7:15, and you could see it really didn't go anywhere. And I was trading a lot of shares of it, so I thought it was going to get that nice pop, but it didn't. But I don't know about how far it's going to go with this whole thing, with the Reddit thing. So just be careful jumping on the bandwagon again. You might get some things that are level out. We'll check them out. But once again, be very, very careful. But let me tell you, it was a phenomenal week. It's just, and now we got a whole new month. And listen, if you're new here, I tell you this all the time. There's going to be another Reddit story if it's some type of a catastrophe. We got one right now here in New York. I'm we got literally it's snowing it's a blizzard out there. Probably gonna have a foot or 2 feet of snow out there. Actually, I look forward to driving. I got a new ATV, and I just got my a plow for it. So I look forward. I'm actually going to post it on my Instagram. I want to take a picture of me driving up and down the street because I'm going to plow my whole street after I'm done. This is the beauty about, when you're working from home, right? You get that, I don't know if it's middle-age crisis or just whatever, just, enjoying nature, whatever it is. That's what's nice about being a trader. You don't obligate. You got to be there working from 9 to 5. You can come and go whenever you please. You make your money and that's it. But don't mind me keep talking away. A couple of things I just want to talk about. Okay, so anyway, we had the market. We're up about 200 points right now. We're not up a lot, 200 points. We really have not gone anywhere in the market. I mean, we are stuck at 30,000. So I'm looking at some of my trades. I'm looking at some of my long-term swing trades, investment. They haven't gone anywhere. They really haven't gone. But there are a couple of them we want to keep an eye on, and we're going to check them out. But let's go over, and plus last week with the whole Johnson & Johnson thing about the COVID testing and that still freaks me out. I know people are dying, but I don't know. Maybe I'm a little nervous, but vaccines always freak me out. All right. I don't know what the long-term side effects are with them, but let's go over some of the stocks I'm moving this morning. Now, remember what we do here. We do 3 different types of stocks. We do beginners, intermediates, and advanced stocks. So remember that when we trade, some of you look at being in the cyber group room, you're looking at like, wow, that thing's too fast for me. Or maybe you're looking at something that say, oh, that's too slow for me. But I'm going to break things up, and I'm going to start doing that so a lot of you guys can see what's actually moving, what's not moving, and so on. So anyway, we're going to keep the SLV on the watch list, okay? You can see it literally hasn't gone anywhere. Now, cyber traders, I mentioned this earlier, it's more of a scalp type of stock. You got to scalp it. You just got to kind of make the 3-4 cents, get in, get out, and you got to trade a lot of shares of it. But as of right now, I don't know. We might get a little pop at the open. We might do remember what we've learned. It could probably be a typical slingshot, which it usually is probably going to do. We'll see how she trades and goes into it. But 25 million shares is definitely a lot. Grant, good to see you too. Good morning to you, buddy. All right, so what do we got? Let's start with the slow moving stock. So we got the PHUN this morning that's moving. Slow mover, she's kind of like trading between $2.90 and $3. You could see right here. I don't know why this thing got so my screen got all messed up over here, but you can see right here. Oh, there we go. All right, so over here on the right-hand side is level 3, which, by the way, I'm going to do a couple of more YouTube videos for some of you. I'm going to get a big request that some people just don't even know how to buy a stock. They don't know what it means when you sell a stock. So, we're not really the biggest fan in phase 1 to do that. We assume a lot of you probably don't, but I know you don't. But I'm going to do that for free. I'm going to give it out there. So look forward for a couple of new videos coming on, some training videos to kind of train some of you here. Because some people just don't even know how to get into a stock. And actually, I think the biggest thing people need to learn, they don't know the difference between direct access and an online broker, which is unbelievable. Well, I'm going to talk about that too. But anyway, tradable and non-tradable is a very important part of our trading style, because when you get into a position, you got to make sure you can get in and out of it. And PHUN obviously being a nice little stock, cheap little stock, nice little trending stock. This is good beginner, nice spread. If you're an advanced trader, you can trade a lot of it. But this one I'm going to keep an eye on this morning. This is a good little mover. Here's another stock, ASM. You guys been trading this morning in the cyber group room. I know you guys did really, really well. Joe's saying the CTRM. I have CTRM on here too. The CTRM. We're going to get back to it and look into it, by the way. SNDL Lewis is moving also pretty nicely. We're going to get to that. But this one, nice mover, nice spread, penny spread. Got some decent volatility. Traded from like 260 to 320. Pretty decent, but it's not breaking higher highs, which I don't like. All right, remember, we want a stock that has a push. Another very inexpensive stock, a 41%, cheap little stock. NASDAQ National, nice spread, nice little cheapie. So those are nice little ones get started. Let's go over here more. The intermediate things got a little more volatility. THC. Oh, actually, let's go look at what you guys brought up. The CTRM. Okay. I'm not a fan of this stock because it's under $1. The problem when you do with stocks under $1, you do a tenth of a penny, and also it's kind of just because it's cheap doesn't mean you can get in and out of it. But it is moving, and it will. I never put these cheap stocks on my category 1. I'll put this on a 2 or a 3. But yeah, this one's okay. Who else brought up one? Lewis brought up the SNDL. Yeah, so this one also, it's going to be in the category 2, but it's moving really, really nicely. Nice little moving stock right here. Nice trend, everything you need, good spread, everything. Now, let's go over here on the 2. We got the THCB. That one, flatline, 41%. I want to see what happens if it breaks through this 2230. I'm not really, if you look right here, there's right now a 41,000 share buyer out there. Okay. So right here, 2215. So this is a big difference between level 2 and level 3. People don't get this, but you see on level 2, you got a buyer out there at 2216. You don't see that big buyer at 2215. That's why you need level 3. But I want to see what happens with that guy. I don't know if he pulled his order. Looks like he might start executing the offer. Probably because he's got an order out there, and I don't see he got executed, but he's not there now. I wonder if he hit the offer. And they do that. LODE. Listen, if you want the stock, you got a limit order out there. If they're not selling it, there's only way to buy it. You got to buy it from those sellers. LODE is also a pretty decent stock, very inexpensive, of 64%, 5.1 million shares. Great, beautiful iceberg orders on this stock. Look at that, 31,000, 10,000, everything that we're looking for. So there's a lot more sellers than buyers. Common stock mining. I would be a little careful on the mining stocks. I know they've been getting a lot of traction due to the silver, but obviously you can see that they're kind of flat. Those are not bad. All right, so let's go through a couple other ones over here on the more advanced stocks. ALYA. All right, so this one's trending down. She's up 124%. She was up even more than that. She was up at $9. When they're up this big, I don't like it. I don't know if she's on your short list, but the trend is your friend. Don't buck that trend. IMTE, another stock that looks like it's moving pretty decent. Up 41%, million shares. You got not a lot of big orders out there, but it does spec out of certain price levels that make resistance, like the 2,500 share seller at 740, which you could see kind of hit there and kind of backed off. So that one looks pretty good too. But once again, it's up a lot, so I want to be careful of that. CNCE is another one that I found this morning. This one got crushed. Okay, all the way down to $5, was down 50%, started making a comeback. But remember, this is pharmaceutical stocks, so be very, very careful on those, all right? And AG is another one I found this morning. Another one's gapped up 6.5 million shares, another silver stock, okay? So you got SLV, you got AG, you got POSH, forgot about that one, PAS. POSH is another one. So you're getting a lot of these silver stocks that are moving. So anyway, we're doing a little bit better on the other stocks, but but we'll see how the silver stocks pan out. Remember, this is very, very important. You guys have to remember this. Us as traders here in the trading room here as a cyber group member, and I know some of you here on YouTube, if you always want to come and join us, just click us, like us on the bottom, do a trial, $9 for a week, come in the trading room. But you got to remember that when you get into these certain stocks, a lot of traders can't trade until 9:30, okay? They don't have access to pre-market like us. So by the time they start to figure this stuff out, okay, it's usually too late, but they do cause a jump. And what happens, a lot of people don't know that until some market makers don't know that until they see the orders. But a lot of market makers do see those orders coming in. That's why these guys have such a great, monopoly when it comes to trading. And that's why it's so important to have a direct access broker so you can see this stuff out there. But anyway, you got your watch list. It's Monday. Just be very, very careful. We're not a big fan trading on Mondays. Mondays and Fridays have always been difficult, but you all know if you've been doing your journals, you're doing what I told you on your desk calendar. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, all the best. So, and another thing, before we go, just remember, everybody, Phase 3, live trading with me this week. For all you students that are gold and platinum, remember, it's not about making money. It's about learning how to stop losing it. So we're going to be focusing that a lot this week. So look forward. If you haven't registered, make sure you register, and I'll see you there. In the meantime, everyone, if you're on the question here, hi, do you know if book video works for Thinkorswim? Okay, Sam, no, it doesn't, okay? You're going to have to buy it separately. It's only $15. But you know what, Sam, before you buy it, why don't you jump into our trading room? Let us show you how to use it, because you know what? There's certain defaults you got to set up on that. You got to make sure you have it set up rightly. And I want you to blow up your account if you're going to go out there and use that. You can be dangerous, but you can use it side by side. We have a lot of traders in our room that do side by side. All right. That's how you have to use it. Good platform though. All right, guys, good luck. I'll see you back here at 2:30. Be safe. Don't go anywhere. It's snowing out there. I'm gonna commentary for about another hour. I'm gonna go out there and hopefully not hurt myself, but have some fun driving my quad. All right, guys. Good luck. Happy trading today.